Hi folks, it's Jim at New Hampshire Card Hunters, and in our latest video we are going to be opening up some 2023 Series 2 tops. We got for you right here, we got a mega box, we got one fat pack, found that laying around, and we got a couple of blasters here. So in the hobby box, in the mega box, we've got 16 packs, 16 cards per pack, 256 cards. And when we take a closer look at this, we'll be looking for, the golden mirrors and other inserts. I don't remember all of the different inserts in the retail, but there may be a few different ones. But we'll be looking for all kinds of different autographs, relics, inserts, parallels. We've got them, they'll all be in here. And for the blaster boxes, let's see here. We got, I'm trying to see how many cards were in here. I think there used to be 67. No, it doesn't say it on the box that I can see. 99 cards per box. 14 card packs plus one exclusive commemorative patch. So 99. All right. Hope everybody's doing well today. It's a hot one here, and we're sweating out to the oldies. So we've got the first lady of baseball with us. Join us on this quest to see if we can open up today, if we can find. So why don't we get things rolling? Move the rest of these over here a little bit. Give ourselves some room. Now, when I took a look at these, at the 2023 Series 2, obviously we'll be looking for, if we had a hobby or a jumbo, we'd be looking for the gold foils. Obviously they won't be in here. But there is a decent chance that we'll find some other goodies. Let's see as we go.
So far, we've been beating the odds on what we're supposed to be expecting and what we're finding. So
yeah, so let's
see
get
if
into
we can
it
beat
here.
the odds.
Yeah, let's take a look here. See what we got. There'll be the stars of MLB in here, of course, but there are parallels. So if we have any luck at all, we might hit a red or a black. We'll see. Let's turn that over. Pack number 1. Here we go. We got, let's see, Jock Peterson, D-backs, Rattle Off Win, Andrew Vaughn, Austin Nola, Connor Capel, Christian Walker, Anthony Rizzo, Miles Mastrobuoni, Jose Suarez, Chris Bassett, Oscar Colas, Darren Fletcher, Taylor Hearn, Jose Abreu, and Lane Thomas. So not a lot in that first one, but we got 15 more packs to go. So hopefully, we strike a little lightning here and pull out something good. We've been watching our Red Sox lately, and for those of you who follow baseball, you probably know that the Sox are in the third wild card right now, so we're pretty excited about that. Christian Arroyo, Mitch Keller, Bubba Thompson, Danby Swanson, Jameson Tyone, Ford Proctor, Bo Bichette, Alex Kurloff, Jordan Grossans, Jeremy Pena, it's having a good year, Alejandro Kirk, Michael Kopech, Evan Longoria, and Baltimore Orioles. There's the first 88. Yep, 88 insert, 35th year anniversary. Gunnar Henderson and Trey Turner. So, as you've known, if you've been following any of the videos here, you know that we've been giving away all of our product, and we're going to continue to do that here in this opening. So everything you see here, everything we open, everything we find, every hit, every autograph, every relic, and so on, we will be giving away. And once we get 10 people to leave comments in any of the videos for that particular opening, we'll run them through randomizer.org, and we'll give them away. Israel Pineda, Andrew Velasquez, Brandon Nemo, Brendan Davis, Francisco Lindor, PJ Higgins, Toshi Tosogo. Man. Carlos Perez. You know, I know a lot of the Japanese guys, but I don't
Well, when
remember
you
I
see
saw
them in
him.
writing, it's a lot different than when you hear their name being said.
Right.
It's
But I don't remember seeing him anywhere. I mean, Yoshi Tosogo. I mean, I haven't even seen him playing. Maybe he is. I don't know. I haven't seen him in the lineup. Carlos Perez, Nick Senzel, Jonathan Hensley, Charlie Blackman, Miles Michaelis, Xander Bogarts, Donnie Sands, and what we got here? We got Manny Machado. That's a chrome. And
ooh, that's a nice one.
you know, that's a chrome star there. You can
Yeah.
see by right up here, see by the logo. That's different from the regular MLB stars. And Eloy Jimenez. Let's put this up here.
Boy, how about those Mets? They're on a tear, aren't they?
Yeah, we just got done watching them. Winning
First
again.
First shutout of the season.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah. I was surprised by that stat too. Adam Otto finally threw an O.
Ought to be, you know. Pitch for us. He wasn't so bad, right?
Yeah, he didn't do bad for us.
Joe Ryan, David Hensley, Carson Kelly, DJ LeMahieu, Kyle Freeland. I don't know, turn around here. Randy Rosarina, Jonathan Scope, Adolis Garcia, Martin Maldonado, Adam Frazier, Trey Turner, Connor Joe, Nelson Cruz, Nathan Evaldi, and here's a World Baseball Classic insert. Munetaka Murakami. And Austin Riley. Yeah, the World Baseball Classic. It was fun to watch the different. I didn't watch a ton of it, but I did have a chance to watch the Japanese team, and of course, I was a little disappointed that Aaron Judge didn't play because they really could have used them in the series, and it really. I mean, when you came down to the last two teams, when you had North America and Japan, well, when you're missing a guy like Judge, you're missing a big.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, and some of these other guys, Turner and so on, they all showed up, but Judge said, well, I just signed a big contract and I, yada yada yada, so whatever. But I was disappointed. Will Brennan, Emmanuel Rivera, Kyle Hashagawa, Matt Wallner, Enrique Hernandez, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Daniel Lynch, Lars Nootbaar, Will Smith, let's see here, Josh Harrison, turn him around, JD Martinez. JD Martinez is playing well for the Mets. He looked good today. Will Benson. Will Benson's got a lot of power, but boy, he strikes out a lot. Michael Lorenzen, he's had a great year last year, not so much this year. And there's Masataka Yoshida, his rookie card. And Mackenzie Gore, that's a royal blue parallel. He's had a pretty decent season. And stars of MLB, Jose Altuve. Yeah, so in the middle of this segment, we're going to be talking about a couple of former be players who are both Hall of Famers, and we've been talking about different segments, different topics in the installments of the middle segment. And what we're going to call that segment is we're going to call it "What's on the Docket," and it's just kind of a way to talk about the players or talk about the sport in general, talk about the hobby. There's all kinds of things that are on our mind, and we're trying to make sure and cover them in a, somewhat thorough and thoughtful way. David Bednar, Manny Machado, Brad Boxberger, Freddie Tarnock, Geraldo Perdomo, MJ Melendez, Evasiel Garcia, Ezequiel Tova, Rowdy Tellez, Story Ruiz, Colin Moran, Corey Kluber, Donovan, Andy Volpe, and here's our first All-Star, 1988, Byron Buxton, and Anthony Rizzo. So yeah, we'll be talking about in that first installment of what we're calling on the docket. What's on the docket? We're going to be talking about Orlando Cepeda and Whitey Herzog, and so you want to stick around for that. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. Harrison Bader, Jordan Diaz, Spencer Watkins, Kyle Schwarber. Let's see here. Joey Menezes, Alex Diaz, Wilmer Flores, and Morrow, Velasquez Celebrate, Cubs Celebration, Jan Mancada. Let's see here. Michael Conforto, Bryce Terang, Shintaro Fujinama. And let's see here. Ryan Tapera. And here's a home run challenge. This one is Tatis, but as you probably already figured out, it's expired. Oh, look at this. Here's a numbered card right here, folks. It's numbered to 999, and it is the Colorado Rockies. Huh?
It's a pretty card.
Yeah. We'll make sure we get that all sleeved up. Let's put a sleeve on that little bugger. Yeah, we're hoping to really get a few numbered cards and hopefully better than that. But that's a good start. We got one numbered card, so we'll open this mega box first, then we'll go into our middle segment, and then we'll open up the two blaster boxes and the fat pack. Luis Libertado, Drew Smiley. Let's see. Xavier Curry, Joe Musgrove, Will Myers, Taryn Vara, Felix Bautista, Zach Wheeler, Ryan Kreidler, and Logan Webb. What's this? Tampa Bay. Nice shot of the Tampa Bay team there. Yeah, American League. And we got some Minnesota Twins, Cincinnati Reds, all celebration cards, White Sox. And we've got
Freeman.
Favorite Sons, Freddie Freeman. None of one of the inserts here. Oh yeah, Freeman has been just a great player, MVP, and he's done wonders for both Atlanta and the Dodgers. I mean, he's in a good place in LA because, when you got Ohtani and Betts and the rest of those guys, even Smith around him now, they're really starting to, they're holding it together. But, they've had a lot of injuries too.
Well, when Mookie was talking about Freeman in the last game I was watching there, Mookie was one of the commentators. He had nothing but high praise for Freddie Freeman, the way he plays the game, and exactly what I pictured Freddie Freeman and, how I would take him. And Mookie was right there, too. Good ball player.
TJ Friedel, Joey Bart. There's all the other rookies here. Akil Baddoo, Marcus Simeon, I might have gone by a couple of them, but I didn't really notice any. Brantley, except for Yoshida. Charlie Morton, Nick Allen, Ryan Nelson, Spencer Strider, Craig Kimball, clawing his way up the save leader chart. Keenan Aiken, and here we go with the landscape cards. Milwaukee Brewers, walk-off in Wisconsin with the Brewers. Daniel Bard, and what we got here? Oh, we got a
Oh, that's nice.
rainbow foil. Francisco Alvarez, rookie card. That's nice. We'll put a sleeve on that. Why not?
It's a nice one.
Yeah, it's not a numbered card, but it's still
Still a nice.
still a rookie, and it's still worth putting a sleeve on. I don't know where I got that. I don't know where I got that that sleeve from, because it's a lot bigger than the other ones. Must have been laying around here somewhere. All right, let's see what we got here. About a little more than halfway through in this box. Taylor Walls, Brian Anderson, Garrett Mitchell, Josh Young, Austin Barnes, Ramon Laureano, Mark Vientos, Jared Walsh, Griffin Jacks, Alec Thomas, Seattle Mariners, San Diego Padres. Yeah, that's Soto and Machado. Yeah, George Springer, Jose Iglesias, another 88. This one is Eloy Jimenez. Yeah.
What was that last one?
Stars of MLB, Manny Machado. Yeah, another chrome. Let's see here. We got 6 more. 6 more in this first mega box. So let's see. Come on now. Let's get that. At least get the relic or an autograph. That would be helpful. Get things rolling here. Kyle Isbell, Jake McCarthy, Jan Gomes, Bryce Wilson. Here's Nel Diaz. Simeon Woods Richardson, rookie. Here's Shohei right there, DH. Carlos Correa's having a great year. Stone Garrett. Gabriel Arias. Marlins. And J.P. Crawford. You know, Crawford's one of those guys. He's not flashy and he's not outstanding, but he's consistent. Right. He's consistent. He does all the little things right. He's good defensively. He's a good teammate. Victor Reyes, Colt Long, and Masataka Yoshida. You know, he plays a good brand of ball, and I think he's one of those guys. I guess you could call him a little bit of a utility man, but I don't know as if I would call him a utility guy. But he can play a number of positions, primarily in the infield, but I don't know if he's played much outfield, but certainly could. Bobby D, Ranger Suarez, he's had a great year too. Javier Assad, Kyle Wright, Eugenio Suarez, Casey Mize, Isaac Paredes, Carter Crawford pitched a great game last night against the other night against the Yankees.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, in that third game. Alek Manoah. Yeah, what we got here? Houston Astros, Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, that hair.
Yeah. Phillies, Hopper and company. Nico Horner and Carlos Santana. And here we go with another Team Mexico World Baseball Classic. Jaron Duran.
Talk about having a good year.
Yeah, and
figuring it out.
Right, and he struggled. I think it's well known that he was struggling with depression a little bit, and he was an infielder that was converted into an outfielder, and for a couple of years there, he just couldn't find it. He didn't track the ball well. He had a sort of what I would call an uppercut swing, right, a launch angle swing. He got rid of that. He retooled himself, and he made himself into a really good defensive outfielder. He's got fantastic speed. A lot of times, anything hitting the outfield is a single, goes to a double, right?
Yep.
So yeah, so he and because of that, and because of the way he's played, he was an alternate chosen for the All-Star team, which I think is appropriate. I think he deserves to be there.
Yep.
Tony Kemp, Cody Morris, Anthony Rendon, Chris Archer, Bo Naylor, Hunter Dozier, Jonathan India, Chris Taylor, Spencer Torkelson, Joey Gallo, Oakland A's, Detroit Tigers, and Eloy Jimenez, Colorado Rockies. We saw that in the blue foil there. Anthony Rizzo, Chrome, and Tristan Casas.
One of these days we'll get him back.
Well, we just...
Holy guacamole.
Huh. I was going to say. Yeah, you know, I was just reading something on Casas today, and it's the, for those of you who are tuning in, yeah, it's the 11th. I was reading an article on him today, and they were saying that now they're pushing him back at least until after the All-Star break, and maybe to the end of July, because he's still not quite there. He's taking dry swings. But we'll see. We'll see where that goes. I mean, he's been out for quite some time.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Alex Bregman, Victor Caratini, James Altman, Jake Berger, AL heavy hitters, Trouton, Guerrero, Francisco Alvarez, rookie, it's a good one, Elias Diaz, Dakota Hudson, Rafael Ortega. Here we go with the team cards again. And there's the Yanks. World Series, worthy middle infield. And Jose Trevino. And looks like we got another numbered card here, Dad. All right. Look at this. Let's see what we got here. Cole Calhoun. Ah, wow. It's a gold to 2023. Nice. So we got a gold card and a blue foil. Not so bad. Not so bad. Alex Bregman and Alek Manoah. So we got so far two numbered cards, and you know, I haven't opened up enough of these mega boxes to know how many numbered cards that we may find. But hopefully, you know, maybe we'll get one more here before it's all said and done. But we do have a gold. We do have a blue foil. We haven't seen a relic or an auto. But hey, let's hold out a little hope. We got two more packs. Let's see what happens. Sean Manaea, Chris Bubik, Mackenzie Gore, Jose Urquidy, Luke Voigt, Kevin Newman. Boy, the Astros are making a run now, huh? Here they come. You had to figure.
Drum.
You had to figure, right? You had to figure that
I
that
was
team is.
clueless as to why they were so far down.
They're just too talented.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
have no
with,
idea why.
With Alvarez and Bregman and Pena and Altuve, and you go right down the line here. I mean, and they don't have Tucker right now, but even without him, the pitching staff has picked it up, though, right? Framber Valdez.
Let's keep it a minute.
Yep. Kerry Carpenter, Ramon Urias, Nick Castellanos, San Diego Padres, Chris Sale, Zach Plesac, Trace Thompson, another Royal Blue coming up, Nick Lodolo, and Ezekiel Tova. Let's put that in the sleeve. Why not? Gabriel Marino. Let's put it in there. Why not? What the heck? These are. Let's grab one of these instead. I think these are the ones I want. These are the smaller ones. Those are the oversized holders there. We don't need to put these cards in there. Got those. So there's another one, folks. That's our second, and that's Tovar's rookie, of course, but that's our second Royal Blue. We'll see what else is in this last pack. Let's dial it in. All right, what do we got here? Chad Kuhl, Drew Rasmussen, Ahmad Rosario, Logan Gilbert, Le'Veon Soto, Travis Darno, Chad Pinder, Hayden Wesneski, Joe Adell, talked about him last video, Andrew Haney, Alec Burleson, Andrew McCutcheon, Tyler Freeman, Wilson Contreras, and I love these. Legends of the Game, Stan the Man Musial. These are so nice. I love these cards. I mean, this particular insert is just wonderful. And of course, there's the blue, there's the black, and I believe there is the gold. I can't remember if there's the orange in there too. There might be, but these are wonderful. I thought I have to give credit to Topps here. They really did a nice job with the Legends of the Game insert here. And if you haven't seen these before, there's some of the legends. Obviously, as the title would say, the Legends of the Game. But there's some of the more modern players in here, and there's a number of guys like Musial. So these are really cool. I really like those. And finally, Gunnar Henderson. That's nice. So that's going to put a wrap on the first part of our opening here of 2023 Series 2. Now we're going to talk a little bit about both Orlando Cepeda and Whitey Herzog. I meant to bring down a couple of autographs that a seller sent me because I bought a bunch of St. Louis Cardinals cards off of this particular individual, and as a thank you, he sent me along a couple of Whitey Herzog cards. Now, if you're not familiar with Whitey Herzog and you don't know that much about him, his playing career wasn't, let's say, necessarily stellar. It was a very short career from 56 to 62. But where he excelled was after he became a player, after he was done with his playing career, and in particular as a general. Well, I don't know if he did a little general managing, but he was when he first got his shot with the Mets, he was in player development. He coached a little bit in for third base, but he took charge of the player development, and a lot of the players that came up through were really good ball players that he, drafted and recruited and brought up through the system. And some of the guys you might recognize were guys like Wayne Garrett, Amos Otis. I'm trying to think of a couple others here.
Ozzie Smith.
Well, no, I'm talking about the Mets here.
Oh, for the Mets.
Gary Gentry, John Matlack, Ken Singleton. A lot of these guys were outstanding players. They had great careers, particularly Amos Otis and Milner, Matlack, and Ken Singleton. And some of those guys were on the World Series team in '69. So it was he had great success there, but it's when he got to his managerial career is where he really excelled. Now, he briefly managed with the Rangers and the Angels. He took over for Ted Williams after he was fired for like just a half a season, I think, or something like that. It wasn't very long. And then he went to the Angels, where his tenure there was very short. But he got hired by the Kansas City Royals in '75, and he took over that team, and he made that team. Well, you might recognize the term. They called it Whitey Ball, where he basically, his philosophy to everyday baseball was to have a lot of speed at the top of the lineup and then have a couple of big bats in the middle. And in this particular case in Kansas City, he had a lot of the tools there, and he brought guys over like Amos Otis, who was great at the top of that lineup. He also had a guy like Willie Wilson, who was there, and these guys. I'm trying to think of some of the other guys. Let's see here. I'm just looking at this real quick. He had,
Brett?
yeah, well, Brett and Mayberry were in the middle of that lineup. But Hal McRae was the other catalyst up the top of that order. And from 76 through 78, the Royals won the West. And they had to go up against the Yankees, unfortunately. And for those 3 years, even though they played the Yankees toe-to-toe, the Yankees won all 3 of those series. And after the 78 series, I guess what had happened is, and I'm trying to remember this myself, but he benched John Mayberry for a lack of hustle over at first base. And I don't know if it was at first base or if he was like running out of ball or what have you. But he caught a lot of flack from the Kansas City general manager. And because of that, they started sparring, having words to the effect that neither of them were happy with each other. And so finally they let him go. And it wasn't very long after that that Gussie Busch hired him in St. Louis. And when he hired him in St. Louis, well, it was the same scenario here, right? He had Ozzie Smith there with him. He had Vince Coleman with him. And he had Willie McGee with him. And then he had Jack Clark as one of the big guns. And he also brought in Darryl Porter, who had played for him previously. And he employed the same philosophy that he did in Kansas City, which obviously paid dividends, and it led to them winning the World Series in 1982. But he also won the National League, the National League West, I believe, the National League pennant. I'm trying to think here. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, he won. They won the National League pennant in '85 and '87, and then they didn't end up winning. But so the man was clearly talented in getting players to play, to hustle, to have use all their faculties, all their abilities to give the team success, right? And
nowadays he'd be called the player's manager.
Well,
setting them up for success, but he had a clear vision of what he wanted to have happen.
Right.
Got to have the speed, got to have the big bats. Combination of both. Put it together for Whitey ball.
Right, and the thing about Herzog was he was a stickler for having guys hustle out balls, right? And he was one of these guys. He was a no-nonsense guy. Smart as a whip, and he would sit guys for not hustling out. I mean, like he did with Mayberry. Even though he caught flack for that, it was part of his morals, right? It's part of his built-in integrity system to make sure that these individuals hustle all the time, that they play the brand of ball that he expects them to play, and if they do that, they will have a high level of success, which is what they led to. And so he had 2 great runs, both in Kansas City and in St. Louis. And he finally ended up leaving there when the team was something like 30 games under 500, I think in I think around 1988 or so, something like that. And but I mean, he had great players all around him. He understood the game. He understood the dynamics of how to win that way. Some managers do it with great pitching and great power hitters, like the Yankees of the 30s or the Red Sox of the late 70s. They had murderers rows there, and they would hit 200, 220, 230, 240 home runs. But Whitey did it a little bit differently. He had a great great success in both Kansas City and St. Louis, as well as player development in New York with the Mets. And so, and because of that, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame, not on the ballot after he was done managing, but by the Veterans Committee in 2010. So I think, I think that it was a great choice by the Veterans Committee to put him in there. And for those of you who don't know, he passed away. Whitey passed away. I think back in February or March. I'm not sure, but it wasn't too far gone. But it was, 2 or 3 months ago. And one little note on Herzog, his nickname was the White Rat, and for those of you who don't know how he got that nickname, well, when he was in the Yankee system, which is the first team he came up with, he there was a broadcaster in the minor league system who saw him when he was a blonde-headed guy, a light blonde-headed guy, and he saw that, and he saw how much he looked like Bob the White Rat Cazaba, so he gave him that nickname, and it stuck with him the rest of his career. So that's how he got his nickname. And like I said before, he was a wonderful manager, and that's where he made his claim to fame. So that was the first Hall of Fame inductee that we wanted to talk about. And the second one, moving on here a little bit, is Orlando Cepeda, who just recently passed away. And they called him the Baby Bull, and that was for good reason, because the man was one heck of a ball player. And he came up with the Giants. He moved on to St. Louis, right? And while with the Giants, he was with the other two great Hall of Famers there were Willie Mays and Willie McCovey. And unfortunately, because of Cepeda's knee injuries that started to creep up around 63, 64, they couldn't accommodate both Willie McCovey and Cepeda at first base, and they tried to play either one of them in the outfield, but it just didn't work because they just weren't that good out there. And in Cepeda's case, he was limited, right, for his speed factor, for his range in the outfield, and because he just couldn't move as well.
He had knee injury early on, right?
Yeah. He suffered from knee injuries. I don't remember how the knee injury happened, but he was a great player, power hitter. He with the Cardinals after they traded him in '65. He won the MVP in '67 with the Cardinals. Of course, they won the World Series that year, beating the Red Sox. And they had a great team with guys like Lou Brock and Bob Gibson and Tim McCarver, and you go right down the line. Orlando Cepeda was just a fantastic ball player, and for just to pay him a little bit of kudos here, he was an 11-time All-Star from 59 to 64, and then in 67. He was a World Series champion in 67, the NL MVP in 67, Rookie of the Year in 58, NL home run leader in 61, as well as RBI leader in 61 and 67. And, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame as well. For his accolades and his hard work and his efforts and he ended up in the latter part of his career with the Red Sox a little bit as a DH, because I think the DH came in 73 or 74. I think it was 74. But there's last couple years where just basically shadow years, because at that point he was all hobbled up, and the only thing he really could do was DH, which, the Sox had him. He was, somewhat productive. But
he won the first outstanding designated hitter award
that's
with the Red Sox in '73. So
that's true. That's true. And before he right before he called it a career
the
and
next year. Yeah.
right retired the next year. So yeah, I mean, you know, and like I said, I mean, some people might point to his drug charge against him that came later in life. But I would say this, that everybody makes mistakes in life. And I don't think that, in my opinion, I don't think that should have any impact, or shouldn't have any impact on his playing career and what he accomplished as a player, right? I mean, so yeah, so I mean, you know, he was outstanding. I think he was 86 when he passed away, something like that, 86 or 88. But you know, we just wanted to take some time here, folks, just to pay a little tribute to both of these players who, in their own right, were had outstanding careers either as a player or, in Whitey Herzog's case, as a manager. So,
chose my hat for the baby bull.
right. So we're gonna wrap this up. Just with the fact that we just wanted to one more time pay tribute to these guys who were both outstanding ball players, and thank them for their achievements. And they will truly be missed, I'm sure, by many. I know by me and by you, but by a lot of baseball purists and baseball fans who enjoy the game, who've watched it for a very long time. So with that, we're going to move on to the second part of our break, and which is going to have a couple of blaster boxes and one fatback. So let's get this rolling.
We'll see if we can do somewhat better, although we didn't do too bad on that jumbo box. But
yeah, I mean, we didn't get any relics. We didn't get any any autos or anything like that. But we did get what I would say is you know, some decent numbered cards. I mean, Tovar isn't a bad pull, right? I mean, even though it's not numbered, it's a royal blue, and you know, that's something. And you know, the other names, well, Alvarez for the rainbow foil, but hey, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can up our game just a little bit.
And remember, these can all be yours. Well, a third of them can be yours for free.
Something like that.
We usually want to split it into three, right?
Yeah, we usually divvy it up, and we make sure that, you know, we try to put a little bit of everything in each of the three, or yeah, I think we'll have probably be about three here. We try to split up the hits evenly, and we throw an extra pack or two in, just something, you know, whether it's retail or hobby, there'll be something in there. So here we go. Minnesota Twins, Cincinnati Reds, White Sox, Keenan Aiken, Craig Kimball. All right, what do we got here? Bo Nail, a rookie. Oop, I'm in trouble. Oh my God. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? Folks, we got a redemption coming up. I just happened to see the light blue back there.
What in the world?
Bo Nail.
Now I got to put my glasses back on.
Alex Bregman, Victor Caratini, Gabriel Arias, Ian Henio Suarez, Casey Mize, Isaac Paredes, and let's see who we're going to have here. Let's see who we're going to have.
Nope.
Yordan Alvarez, 88. All right, let's hope for a big one, right? Let's hope for a big one here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Who is it? It is going to be...
Come on.
It's a Father's Day commemorative. Uh-oh.
That's why the baby blue.
Team patch card.
Autograph.
Oh, boy. Parallel. What is it? Who is it? Fernando Tatis Jr.
Wow.
Wow. How?
There you go.
Oh, man. Wow. Look at that out of a blaster box. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Look at that,
In
ladies
the
and
first
gentlemen.
pack of the blaster
Look
box, right?
at that. Yeah, well, that's probably going to be
Yeah.
that's going to be the hit of the box, but
Well,
that's
well,
okay. That's okay.
we've been dodging the odds and
Wow.
doing really well.
Wow, wow, wow. Fernando Tatis Jr. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I don't. I really don't.
Throw your comment in.
Throw your comment, and we're going to put that in a sleeve. And we got Corbin Carroll, rookie.
Oh, that's a nice
Stars of
one too.
MLB. Yeah. You know, a lot of people, because they open up so many of these, they see these and they say, oh, I'm so tired of these. They're so bad. They're so, you know, that one got nicked up a little bit. But, you know, I don't think they're all that bad. It's just because these people see them all the time and they say, oh, well, you know, why do they put so many in? Or, you know. And look, I can understand, you know, some of it. Maybe they should put a few less of them in, right? But the fact of the matter is that, you know, they're not really that bad. I don't think they're that bad of an insert. And because somebody opens up 88 cases of them, shouldn't have any impact just because
Right.
you've seen them. Right. If you saw them once, you probably or twice, you'd say, yeah, they're not that bad. But if you see them 350 times or 500 times, you're going to say, you know, I'm a little tired of these. Well, yeah, you'd be tired of any card, right, if you
Right.
saw it enough. I mean, these guys do these, you know, case breaks over and over and over again, do 3-4 case breaks. Well, of course. I mean, that goes without saying. I can't believe that we pulled that redemption. That's
It's
awesome.
a nice one.
That's awesome. Let's see. Here we go. Milwaukee Brewers. And again, we've seen that one. Daniel Bard, Alec Thomas. Let's see. Let's make
Seen
him.
that one. Mariners.
Yeah, Seattle Mariners. Let's turn them around. James Altman, Jake Berger, Sean Manaea, heavy hitters. Start to see some doubles here. Cutter Crawford, Alec Manoah, Hunter Dozier, Xander Bogaerts, Chrome.
It's a nice one.
Yep.
And Tristan Casas.
And Tristan Casas. Wow.
And that's why splitting these up, you know, and divvying them out, you know,
Right.
That,
Well,
that's key.
I mean, that Tatis card.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're going to have to roll your die on which one gets that.
well, right, and you know,
It's gonna
like I say, you never know where they're going to be, and
Right.
I mean, it's a crapshoot, but hey, you know, we'll go with it. All right, Slam Diego and Springer, Jose Iglesias, J.P. Crawford, Chris Brubeck, Mackenzie Gore, Jose Urquidy, Luke Voigt, India, Chris Taylor, Torkelson, Joey Gallo. Here's another Duran. That's the second one we've seen of him, yeah, of the World Baseball Classic inserts. And Manoah. All right. Pack 3, I think. Yeah. I think that's pack 4 maybe, but whatever. This might be pack 4. I think it's seven packs.
So,
Yeah. Up a little bit. Here we go. All right, here we go. Another one here. Let's see. Miami Marlins, Pittsburgh Pirates, Victor Reyes, Colton Wong, Houston Astros, Chad Kuhl, then Drew Rasmussen, Ahmed Rosario, Francisco Alvarez, rookie again, Elias Diaz, Dakota Hudson, Rafael Ortega, Bo Naylor, Royal Blue, Stars of MLB, Gabriel Marino. I'll sleeve that up here in a minute. All right, 3 more packs in this blaster, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, Philadelphia Phillies. There they are, National League champs. And there's the boys again. Nico Horner, Santana, Tigers. What else we got in here? Logan Gilbert, Jake Fraley, and Tyro Estrada, Kevin Newman, Kerry Carpenter, rookie, Ramon Urias Castellanos. Let's see here. Juan Soto, 88. And Gunnar Henderson. It's a good one. Yeah, so the All-Star game's coming up here pretty quick, just around the corner. The Red Sox have 3 individuals that are going. We've got we had 3.
Yeah.
Devers backed out because of his shoulder. But you got Devers, Tanner Houck, and our boy, Jaron Duran.
Yep. Boy, he freaked me out when he came into the season with that bleach blonde hair. I'm like, oh my word. I'm glad he went back.
Me too, because it doesn't look natural
That was crazy.
at all. Athletics, Jimenez, Colorado, Yankees. Let's see what else we got here. Trey Mancini, Victor Robles, Walker Buehler, Carroll, Levon Soto, Travis Darno, Chad Pinder, Hayden Wineski, and another pick your shot home run challenge, Correa, Miguel Cabrera.
Boy, the Twins really got a steal on Correa. He's played a great game for them. He really has.
Nobody wanted Correa because of his
Yep.
ankle. The Mets
Yep.
the Mets were going to sign him. They backed away from him, and they forced him to. They forced him to go elsewhere, and then finally, the Twins were, hemming and hawing for a while, saying, "Well, do we really want this guy?" and so on. Yeah, it's come on. I mean, you give the man credit. He's hitting over 300. He's tearing it up, and the Twins are in the second wild card. What's not to like? They got a pretty decent staff. They're not so bad, and you've got a number of good players over there. So it's not like they don't have anybody. World Series with the Astros, Trevino, teammates. Looks like Bobby over
I
there.
was going to say, it looks like Bobby Witt.
Yeah. And the Padres, let's spin this thing around. Jesus Lozado, Eggy Rosario, Verlander. Yeah. It's not a bad shot of him there.
He's that ever-ready bunny. He just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Going.
Jeff McNeil, Ronnie Henriquez, no one around, Arenado. And we got Legends of the Game, Ricky Henderson. Again, another. I love these. These are great. It's
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a nice foil, silver foil.
That's
Nice.
Speed merchant right there.
Yeah, it's nice. Rainbow foil, however you want to call it. That's nice. We'll put that in the sleeve. And last but not least, Carlos Correa, speak of the devil. Let's get that in the sleeve. Yeah, I mean, I own a bunch of these, but they're all like short print ones. They're the either the gold or the black or the blue, but they're nice. I like them. Put Bo Naylor in here. Give him his due, Dad.
Yep.
All right. So that's one. That's one. Blasted down. I don't even want to speculate on the second one. Holy cow! I mean, for retail, like I said, this is all retail here. I think we're doing fantastic. I mean, to get a redemption, I'm telling you, it's not easy at all. And to pull a Tatis was wow. Well,
Good one.
yeah, that's top shelf right there. The hits just keep coming, and we're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. So hang in there. Let's see what else we find. All right, so we got 7 more, and then the fat pack, and then we'll call it a day. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's see here. Whoops. All right, let's turn this, move the camera a little bit. All right, let's see here. Spencer Steer, Brian De La Cruz, DL Hall, Luis Rengifo, Peterson, D-backs, Rattleoff, Wynn, Vaughn, Austin Nola, Brandon Belt, and superstar infielders. Who's that? Looks like, oh, that's our boy. Huh? Yeah, Story and Nolan Arenado. Oh, he looks different. He looks different on me. I wasn't sure who that was for a second there, but Arenado, huh? AJ Pollock and Josh Hader. Significant stats. These are nice. Oh, come on! You got to be kidding me. Did you see that? I didn't want to spoil it, but I was looking at the significant stats. Significant stats, folks. That's Ronald Acuna with his 400 and average home run distance, 428 feet. These are nice. I like these. I want to cover that up a little bit, though. Yeah, these are nice. Okay.
Now
I'm going to turn it around so we can have a little suspense. Xander Bogaerts, and it's a Father's Day.
again,
Oh, my God.
Acuna.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Commemorative. Father's Day
Oh,
commemorative.
look at that.
Yeah, it's at least this is a Father's Day. It's a commemorative day patch, so it's a manufactured patch. But at least this one is a Father's Day one, and it's Ronald Acuna. So it has value. How much value? Well, that remains to be seen. But to the relic. To the relic collectors out there, that's a nice one. So we're gonna make a little spot for that. I'm gonna turn the camera a little bit so we can keep it get it in there. That's nice. That's real nice. I'll take that all day
No,
long.
you can't. You gotta give it away.
I know. I can't. Right, I can't give it away. Trust me. I'd like to send that
redemption.
that Tatis auto. Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's that Tatis auto right there. The Father's Day commemorative team patch is probably, if it grades out as let's say even a 9, it's probably $100 anyway. I would say it might be more than that. Maybe, I don't know if I think that's numbered to like 50, I believe. So it might be more than that. Edward Diaz, Logan O'Hoppe, Dalton Varsho, Giancarlo Stanton, Connor Capel, man. Christian Arroyo, Mitch Keller, Bubba Thompson, Bailey Falter, rookie, Robinson Chirinos. Let's see, Gene Segura.
Hey.
What the hell?
What?
What is this? It's this is
Betts.
the Mookie Betts. Yeah, no, I'm looking at the card behind it, folks.
Oh.
It's a numbered card. It's a numbered card.
I'm looking at Mookie. He's looking at the next one.
Yeah, it's a numbered card, and it's Joe Musgrove, and it is a black.
Oh,
nice.
wow. That's pretty.
Isn't that nice? Huh? Look at that. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Very,
Yeah.
very nice. Boys and girls, Mr. and Mrs. Sports Card Collectors. Another nice one right there. And Ohtani. Wow.
And a lot of people would like that Ohtani card, too. That's a nice Ohtani.
Yeah, it's a standard base card, but still,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
but it's
Ohtani.
nice looking. It's a nice looking card.
I mean, this is unbelievable. I'm telling you. I said this the other day, ladies and gentlemen, but I buy this stuff at random. I don't just go to one spot. I buy it on eBay. I buy it at Walmart. I buy it at Target. I buy it at Best Buy. I buy it wherever there's a deal or something like that, and I'm just walking by. And so there's no rhyme or reason to this. I don't know anybody. I don't have any inside inside news that I can, or inside connections that I can say, hey buddy, set me up. There's none of that. Michael Ciani, Miles Straw, Oscar Colas, David Fletcher, Taylor Hearn, Danby Swanson, Jameson Teon, Israel Pineda. Okay, what else we got here? Yania Diaz. Make this a little. Whoop, excuse me. What else we got? Christian Walker, Anthony Rizzo, Miles Mastrobuoni. Stars of MLB.
Oh, you missed one.
I
Go
did?
back.
Oh, yeah, Albert
Yeah.
Pujols, right. 88 top. Sorry about that.
Don't want to. Gotta give Albert his due.
Right. Looks up a little bit here. Let's see.
Juju.
Juju.
No, we were up to camp last weekend, in fact, and we were about to check out at a Walmart, and Jim goes, just a second, and he had to go over and grab a pack.
See what they
So
had.
we went to, but we checked out. So
All right, let's see what we got here. Jose Abreu. Lane Thomas. Jeremy Pena. Gold Cup. Alejandro Cook. Evan Longoria. Andrew Velasquez. Brandon Nimmo. Brennan Davis. Francisco Lindor. And Jose Suarez. Chris Bassett. Looks like a nothing pack here, but Ford Proctor, Bo Bichette, Josh Young. All right, we got 4 more packs. I don't know how we're gonna. I mean, tell you, we pulled the black out of there at a Father's Day, and then the other one we pulled the Father's Day. Okay, so maybe this is. It says it's autograph patch on the. Yeah, so we pulled the Father's Day on one, and then an autographed Father's Day commemorative team patch on the other. Amazing. Michael Kopech, Orioles outfielders. Charlie Blackman, Miles Michaelis, Joe Ryan, Hensley, Carson, DJ LeMahieu, Alex Kirilloff, Jordan Groshans, Jordan Groshans, rookie, PJ Higgins, Yoshi Suzuko. There's Juan DeFranco. Yeah, he just got arrested. I saw that
they finally
yesterday. They just arrested him. Yeah. It's too bad. You know, he had a lot of talent. And unfortunately,
why the talent is wasted on people that just aren't going to appreciate it and use it for good. Frustrating.
Yep.
Frustrating.
Had all that.
Had so much going for him.
He was so young. Bogarts, Donnie Sands, Adam Frazier, Turner.
Turner, what a player.
Yeah, he certainly is. Look at him right now. Will Brennan, Emmanuel Rivera, Kyle Higashioka, Matt Wallner, Carlos Perez, Nick Senzel, Jonathan Heasley, Kyle Freeland, and Rainbow Foil, Leote. Oh.
Who's that?
Wait a minute. It's Leory Garcia. Leory Garcia. Well, we'll sleeve him up. What the heck? Right? Why not? My eyeballs are going to work anytime soon. I'm going to put that over here. It's running out of room. All right, one more pack, and then we got a fat pack, and then it's gonna take care of business, I think. We appreciate you guys stopping by. If you had a chance to, if you like what you're seeing, please, make sure to give us a like, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Connor Joe, Nelson Cruz, Josh Harrison, Nathan Abaldi, J.D. Martinez, Enrique Hernandez, David Bednar. Look at that.
Two of them back to back.
Yeah, Bednar.
Weird.
Bednar. Okay. Kind of weird. And just the base. Randy Rosarina, Jonathan Scope, Adolis Garcia, Martin Maldonado, Dale Murphy, and Trey Turner. All right, now let's find that. Gotta be careful, I don't want to knock off that pile of cards. All right, so we're down to our last hurrah here. And this is a fat pack. I figured, you know what? I had this kicking around. Why not put that in the mix? see what happens. I don't know. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll. I mean, we've already been pretty
I was
lucky.
gonna say,
I
looking
shouldn't.
at that little stack there, and
I shouldn't ask for too much more, but I'm trying to get greedy here. Okay, Alec Burleson, rookie. Andrew McCutcheon, Tyler Freeman, Wilson Contreras. He's having a great year for St. Louis. I mean, both of the Contreras boys. Rodolfo Castro, Danby Swanson, Jameson Teon, Israel Pineda, Velasquez, Nimmo, Davis, Perdomo, Bader, Jordan Diaz, Spencer Watkins, Kyle Schwarber. Look at this. Look at this. Do you see it, folks? Look at this.
auto.
Look at this. Okay, it's not Fernando Tatis Jr., but it is Davis Martin autograph. Huh? How you like it? How you like that? How you like that? One fat pack. Okay, I'm gonna have to. I don't even know what to say. Again, I'm speechless almost. Okay, Luis Robert.
That's great.
Yeah, Luis Robert. This is where the good stuff is, right here in the middle. So, Gabriel Marino and Manoa, stars of MLB. And that's must have something at the back here, which I don't think there will be. Jared Walsh, Griffin Jacks, Simeon Woods Richardson, Shohei, Correa, Stone Garrett, Rosarina again, Scope, Garcia, Martin Maldonado, Lotus, Gurriel Jr., Terang, Fujinama, and Cepeda, Webb. And what was the last one? Yeah, Tampa Bay. So, okay, just give you a quick recap here. Then we're gonna wrap this thing up. So we did a mega box, and we did two blaster boxes, and we did one fat pack. And what we pulled out of there was let's put these over here for right now. We'll go with the non-numbered and numbered cards first. And let's see what we got here. So we've got.
This is quite the pull. I think this is one of the better ones that we've
great.
done.
Leury Garcia, rainbow foil. Joe Musgrove, black to $2.99. And then I love these Legends of the Game. Even though these aren't numbered, they're still nice. Henderson, gold. Cole Calhoun, numbered to, you can't quite see there. Yeah, you go. 2023. Bo Naylor, that's a royal blue. Tovar, rookie, royal blue, both rookies. Francisco Alvarez, rainbow foil, not numbered. Colorado Rockies, and that's a blue foil to $9.99. And then we get to the good stuff, the really good stuff. Davis Martin, autograph. Ronald Acuna, commemorative Father's Day patch. Very nice. And the Crown Royal here is, the creme de la creme is the Fernando Tatis redemption online redemption card of team patch card auto parallel. That's just wonderful. So, yeah. So, again, folks, we just wanted to thank you for tuning in, watching the videos. And please, if you have a chance, give us a like. Leave a comment if you want to get in on some of this stuff. It's up to you. It's if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. Whatever. Certainly visit our eBay store. There's a link down below. And if you have a minute, we've got, like I said, we've got tons of stuff in there. Over 1,800 items. So everything's graded. It's all good stuff. You might find something that you like or you want or you need. Certainly check it out if you have a chance. And as I said before, just leave us a comment and so on. And with that, we're going to wrap it up. We want to thank you again. And until next time, we will see you then.